Good morning. Time for Tina Book Tuesday with author Lisa Prysock. I am coming to you from my dining room in Kentucky, and I have a cup of raspberry tea. I hope you have something to drink and a few minutes to chat with me. This raspberry tea is part of a Celestial Seasonings herbal tea, and I'm enjoying it very much. I have some honey in it, and I hope you have something to drink in a few minutes to chat with me. I wanted to mention that I just recently registered for the Kentucky Christian Writers Conference yesterday. It's going to be coming up June 19th and 20th, so I probably won't be online much those 2 days, but of course I'll schedule some things, and I hope you guys will keep our groups and my pages going with lots of comments during that time when I can't be there to respond. But I might be able to pop in here and there, and I am just so looking forward to this conference. It's a great conference for writers, or if you want to be a writer, I encourage you to check it out. It is deeply discounted because it's all online this year due to the COVID-19 virus. So it's nice because we can catch all the replays at our own convenience and stuff like that. It's all going to be like with Zoom. So it's just going to be awesome. And I wanted to give you an update on my son, Nick. For those of you who don't know, he just had open heart surgery in December. And he has been recovering here at our home in Kentucky. And we are just so proud of him and so thankful to the Lord for bringing him through. He actually recently went hiking this past weekend over by the Red River Gorge area. And of course, we asked him not to go up really high, but he hiked through about 7 miles and was carrying a heavy backpack and just did amazing. He was with some friends, and he was in the front of his group and just doing awesome. So we're just so excited for his progress and all that. And I think it was just good for him and his friends to get outside and be together. Nick has been basically on lockdown quarantine with me this whole time. And so that was good for him. He's just doing amazing. He has seen a cardiologist. We're waiting for another follow-up with that cardiologist, and where he'll be assigned his own cardiologist, and they'll probably put him through some more testing. But so we're waiting on that. But otherwise, he seems to be doing really well. We do appreciate your prayers as we are really nearing the time where it has been the full 6 months of recovery that the doctor in Maryland who did the surgery recommended that he have. And so 6 months almost. It'll be 6 months, I think, on June 12th. And I mean, it has just flown by. And we're so proud of him for, how he's done and how he has been so brave through this. So we do need your prayers as he's nearing that time where he'll be making some career decisions maybe and things like that. So we really appreciate that you pray with us, that the Lord would just guide him and close the wrong doors and open all the right doors. Also, we really feel that he should be around family and have a strong network of support around him because of all the medical issues that he has. For those of you that have children with handicaps or medical conditions, I know my mother's heart on that. So just, really pray that God opens a door for him to be near us here in Kentucky. And also I wanted to mention some other things. I wanted to talk about Harry and Meghan today. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts on that. And of course, I'd like all the comments to be kind and positive, but I just really feel for them during this transition that they've gone through. And I've been hesitant to say anything because I kind of just wanted to give the dust a chance to settle. But when we were in England, we talked to people about Meghan and Harry and their feelings about them and how Meghan was being received by the British people. And I know it's just been really challenging for them. And I do feel like the press, much of the British press has been really unfair to Meghan and to them. And I, also think that something happened between the brothers and maybe even Kate and Megan. I don't know for sure, but I do know that, that we caught a glimpse of Catherine at Harry and Megan's wedding with, it looked like she was wiping some tears away. And I just don't think we've heard the last of that. I don't know exactly what happened there. There's been some speculation, but I have seemed to feel a sort of tension in the relationship with those four. And I know the press wanted to paint it out to be that way, but I do feel like something's happened. Um, just some sort of a division. And, the fact that they moved away from Kensington Palace to Windsor Castle to live at Frogmore. And then, um, just all those kinds of things. I just think it's all rather been a shame. And I do know, Megan is more outspoken than Catherine. She is, jumped into her role very quickly and has taken on a lot of speaking and other engagements very quickly compared to the pace that Duchess Catherine did. So, I think that's had something to do with it. And I, hope the best for them. I know in this country, Megan's considered very liberal, but I do think that, here on her turf, the press won't be so hard on them. And I really feel bad for Prince Harry that they've had, and for Meghan, that they've had such a difficult time with the press. And they made also a very huge issue over the public funds being used to update Frogmore. So, and to make it ready for them to live there. So I know that was a huge issue. And just seeing Harry stripped of so many of his titles and things like that, that's just been really hard to watch. So I feel bad about that. And feel sort of like it's a replay of what happened, with Edward and Mrs. Simpson, the American divorcee. And it's just kind of a shame. But I don't think we've heard the last of it. And I really hope for a reconciliation. And I hope that maybe there'll be a restart for them to be able to go back to the United Kingdom. And I don't know if we'll see that happen, but we heard there will be a reevaluation at the end of 1 year, and maybe the press will treat them better. So that's my hope for them. But whatever happens, I just hope that we would pray for them. And also, I wanted to mention a little bit about what I'm working on now. So recently, I started writing another edition for the Brides of Pelican Rapids series. I'm so excited about it. And it is all top secret. Can't tell you a thing, but I want to. Also, the next project after that will be a Whispers in Wyoming contribution. And I know many of you have been waiting to hear that for a long time. Also, after that, I'll probably be writing a Christmas-themed Georgia Peaches contribution for July, like just a little novella. And after that, there is a brand new series rolling out that I'm looking forward to telling you more about. And that is also pretty top secret, so I can't mention much more than that right at this time. Then towards the fall, I'll have some time to catch up on some projects that have been on the back burner that I've been wanting to do for a long time that are not multi-author projects. I'm really looking forward to that. And also, if you would like to give me a name suggestion for the hero and the heroine for my next Whispers in Wyoming contribution, I would love it if you would leave me some suggestions in the comments. And let's see, I think that's everything I wanted to cover. It's amazing. Our church is about to open in a couple weeks. We're going to be opening our pool. We just have a little above ground pool here in our humble home here in Kentucky. But I enjoy doing laps and just getting in that water in the summer. Summers here in Kentucky are intensely hot and can be very humid. So the pool is a great source of relief for us and a good source of exercise for me. So, and I'm also looking forward to that, getting back with my workout. I wasn't able to do much with it during release week last week for my newest release, Lydia's Lot, which I hope you are enjoying, and I hope you'll leave me a review. I also wanted to share a couple of book covers that just came in. Minnesota Bride. It's beautiful. My own first copy of Hazel's Tribulation. I don't think I've ever shown you the cover for Blitzen, the CEO. Nice paperback. It's a quick, easy read. I don't know if I've shown you this one either. Holly for Christmas. And I may or may not have shown you this one. Lottie's True Love. It is such a beautiful cover. And all these covers look more beautiful in person. So I'm just excited to share those paperbacks with you that came. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you'll give me a shout out and leave me a name suggestion for the hero and heroine in my next Whispers in Wyoming contribution. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful, blessed week ahead. Thanks for joining me today.